Hello subscribers, myself Pavan and you are watching Optimistic Coder. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of these tutorials. Hello subscribers, in this video we will be downloading and installing Eclipse. So let's get started. So you need to go into their official website, that is eclipse.org/downloads, and just if you go here you can see get Eclipse IDE, and you can either download it directly from here or else you can just go click on download packages. After that you can see there are several versions for different purposes in Eclipse IDE. There is an Eclipse IDE for PHP developers, for C++ developers, but we are interested in Eclipse IDE for Java, so you can go into that. And here you can see, if you scroll down you can see some version. So there are several versions. So Photon will be a stable version for now, so we will be installing that, downloading that. So just click on Eclipse Photon, and then you have to go with this Eclipse IDE for Java developers and just click on the 64-bit machine, because I'm taking 64-bit because my machine is 64-bit. If your platform is of 32-bit, you can just click on that. So just click on 64-bit and there will be a download button, just click on it. Okay, so download has been started, so I will just cancel it out because I have already downloaded it. So in the download section we have Eclipse Photon. Here it is shown. Okay, so it will be a jar file obviously, so you just need to extract it here, so it might take a while. So extraction is done, so just click on Eclipse folder and you can go into the launcher application, just double click it. So you have successfully downloaded and installed, and now IDE will get open. So now it will just ask you a workspace where your all projects will be present. So it's showing a default workspace as Eclipse workspace, so I will just take it that, just launch it. Okay then, so the Eclipse IDE is opened. So now you can see this will be the welcome page of Eclipse IDE. So you just need to click here and you can see now, just close it. So you can see here there is a package explorer section and you have a section in the mid. This section is basically where you write your code, and at the bottom section you will be finding all the things like console and all. So let's head into creation of a new project. So whenever you want to create any Java program, you will create a Java project first. So click on file, I will just show it once again. Just click on file, new, and Java project. So click on that, it will ask you the project name, so I will just give out as test. So by default it will be taking the JRE, and hit on next, finish it, don't create, and okay, so it's ready. So we can see in this project you have JRE system libraries, in that all the JRE files, jar files that are required to run a program, it is present already. So you need not to worry about it, but there is a folder called as source which is actually empty. So you need to create a class file, a Java file. So you just right click and create a Java file, just give a name as first and just check mark this public static void main and finish. So it will create a default package, and within that package it will create the first.java, and as you can see it has already given you a basic template, and within this template you have to just write your code. So it is auto generated, you need not to write any code for this. Okay, so you just need to write, okay, I will just write a simple print statement. So for now just don't be confused with these keywords public class or public static void main string AR. For now just understand that in Java, if you want to implement or write any program, you need to have a main function. Okay, you need to have a main method. Without main method you can't run your program. So any program that you write will always start with main method, and you need a main method to run a program. So within this main method, whatever you will write, it will be executed. So I will be writing here system dot out dot print ln. So it is a basic print statement. Okay, and now for now just don't worry about the keyword system, don't worry about the word out. Just understand that it is just a print statement in which you have to write anything. You can write anything like hello world. So if you save it and right click, if you go to run as Java application, you can run it, or else you can also run it from here. Okay, so just click on this and you can see that in the console you can see hello world is printed. So why we use IDE, basically because you can actually reduce the time and effort that you use to write in a notepad or something like that. So that's the reason why we are using IDE. So in the further videos I will be doing all my coding in Eclipse IDE. So that's all for today's video. If you like the video, please like, subscribe and share.